Russia has only one aircraft carrier, a stark contrast to other major naval powers that boast multiple such vessels. This lone carrier is called the Admiral Kuznetsov, a name that carries a heavy burden of expectations and history. The Kuznetsov is more than just a ship, it is a symbol of Russia's ongoing naval problems and the challenges it faces in maintaining a formidable maritime presence. Over the years, the Admiral Kuznetsov has faced numerous challenges and failures, from mechanical breakdowns to accidents that have plagued its operational history. These issues include significant design flaws, frequent accidents, and ongoing maintenance problems that have often kept the ship docked rather than at sea. The ship serves as a constant reminder of Russia's struggle to compete as a major naval power, highlighting the gap between ambition and reality. The story of the Kuznetsov is a complex one, filled with both moments of promise and periods of significant setback. It underscores the immense challenges involved in maintaining a powerful navy, especially when resources are limited and technology is outdated. The ship's troubled history also reflects the broader impact of economic and political factors on military ambitions, showing how external pressures can shape naval capabilities. As of now, the future of the Admiral Kuznetsov remains uncertain, with many questioning whether it will ever return to full operational status. However, its troubled past offers valuable lessons about the realities of naval power and the complexities involved in sustaining it. The Admiral Kuznetsov represents Russia's enduring desire for a strong and influential navy, a goal that has proven to be both elusive and challenging. Yet, its ongoing struggles highlight the significant difficulties in achieving this ambitious goal, especially in the face of numerous obstacles. The ship's story serves as a poignant reminder that even the most ambitious projects can be hampered by unforeseen challenges and persistent issues. The future of the Kuznetsov is shrouded in uncertainty, with many speculating about its fate and the broader implications for the Russian Navy. But its past, filled with both triumphs and tribulations, offers valuable lessons about the challenges of maintaining a powerful navy in a complex and ever-changing world. The Admiral Kuznetsov was commissioned in 1991. It was originally named Riga, then it was renamed Leonid Brezhnev. After that it became Tbilisi. Finally it was named Admiral Flota Sovetskogo Soyuza Eng Kuznetsov. The ship was intended to protect Soviet naval assets. The Kuznetsov's design was different from Western carriers. It was not as technologically advanced. This was due to the Soviet Union's focus on different naval priorities. The Soviet Union prioritized submarines. It also focused on missiles. The Kuznetsov's early years were marked by difficulties. It experienced technical problems. It also suffered from a lack of funding. The collapse of the Soviet Union worsened these issues. Despite its challenges, the Kuznetsov remained a symbol of Russian naval ambition. It underwent some upgrades and modernization efforts. However, its fundamental design flaws and operational issues persisted. The Admiral Kuznetsov, Russia's flagship aircraft carrier, has significant design flaws that have plagued its operational effectiveness for years. One major flaw is its use of mazout fuel, a type of heavy, low-quality fuel oil. Mazout is a thick, tarry fuel that is not only inefficient but also highly polluting. When burned, it produces heavy black smoke, which is a significant drawback for a military vessel. This thick smoke trail makes the ship easy to detect from long distances, compromising its stealth capabilities. In contrast, Western aircraft carriers use cleaner, more efficient fuels. These fuels not only reduce emissions but also enhance the overall performance and efficiency of the ship. Another critical flaw in the Kuznetsov's design is the absence of a catapult system for launching aircraft. Western carriers are equipped with catapults that allow them to launch aircraft with greater speed and efficiency. This capability enables them to deploy heavier aircraft loaded with more weapons and fuel, extending their operational range and combat effectiveness. The Kuznetsov, however, relies on a ski jump ramp to launch its aircraft. This method significantly limits the weight of the aircraft and the amount of weaponry they can carry, reducing their effectiveness in combat situations. These design flaws have far-reaching operational consequences for the Kuznetsov. The ship's conspicuous smoke trail makes it an easy target for enemy forces, increasing its vulnerability to attacks. Additionally, its limited aircraft launch capability severely hampers its combat effectiveness, making it less formidable in battle. Addressing these flaws is both difficult and expensive, requiring extensive modifications and upgrades. These issues highlight the inherent limitations of the Kuznetsov's design, which has struggled to keep pace with modern naval warfare requirements. They also underscore the broader challenges of maintaining an aging and outdated warship in today's rapidly evolving military landscape. The Admiral Kuznetsov has a history of accidents, a legacy that has marred its operational record and raised numerous safety concerns over the years. In 2016, 2 aircraft were lost during deployment to Syria. These incidents were not isolated but part of a troubling pattern. This was due to faulty arresting wires, a critical component that ensures the safe landing of aircraft on the carrier. These wires help aircraft land on the ship, and their failure can lead to catastrophic outcomes. In 2018, a floating crane crashed into the deck during maintenance, causing significant structural damage. This tragic accident killed 1 person and injured 4 others, highlighting the dangers faced by the crew. The same year, a fire broke out in the engine room, a critical area of the ship. This fire was devastating, killing 2 crew members and injuring 14 others. The fire was caused by welding, a routine maintenance task that turned deadly due to inadequate safety measures. In 2019, another fire caused extensive damage to the ship, further tarnishing its reputation. This incident resulted in the deaths of 2 more crew members, adding to the ship's grim history. In 2022, another fire broke out during repairs, underscoring ongoing safety issues. These accidents highlight the lack of stringent safety procedures and protocols on the Admiral Kuznetsov. They also show the poor condition of the ship, which has been plagued by neglect and insufficient maintenance. These accidents have severely damaged the Kuznetsov's reputation, making it a symbol of failure rather than strength. They have also raised serious concerns about the safety and well-being of its crew, who face constant risks. The frequency and severity of these incidents raise serious questions about the ship's seaworthiness and its future in the naval fleet. Section 5. The Burden of Upkeep. Maintaining the Admiral Kuznetsov is a huge challenge. The ship is old and requires constant repairs. Finding a suitable dry dock is difficult. Russia lacks the necessary infrastructure. The cost of maintenance is enormous. The Russian economy is struggling. Sanctions and the war in Ukraine have made things worse. Russia has fewer resources to spend on the Kuznetsov. The lack of skilled labor is another problem. Russia has a shortage of experienced shipbuilders. This makes repairs slow and expensive. The quality of work is also questionable. These factors make it difficult to keep the Kuznetsov operational. The ship spends more time under repair than at sea. This limits its usefulness and raises doubts about its future. Section 6. Shifting priorities. Russia's naval priorities have shifted. The focus is now on different types of ships. These include cruisers, destroyers, and submarines. These ships are equipped with missiles. They are seen as more important for Russia's defense strategy. Aircraft carriers are expensive. They require a lot of support. This includes ports, supply ships, and overseas bases. Russia lacks this infrastructure. It makes operating a carrier group very difficult. Russia's navy mainly operates in nearby regions. It does not have a global presence like the United States Navy. This means aircraft carriers are less important for Russia. These factors explain why Russia is not investing in new aircraft carriers. The Kuznetsov is seen as a relic of a bygone era. Its strategic value is questionable. Section 7. A carrier without a cause. The Admiral Kuznetsov lacks a clear purpose. Russia's naval doctrine does not prioritize aircraft carriers. The Kuznetsov's capabilities are limited. It cannot compete with modern carrier groups. The ship's primary role is symbolic. It projects Russian power and ambition. However, its poor track record undermines this message. The Kuznetsov has become a symbol of failure rather than strength. Some argue the Kuznetsov could be used for training. It could help Russia develop its naval aviation capabilities. However, its poor condition makes this risky. It could also divert resources from more important priorities. The Kuznetsov's lack of purpose raises questions about its future. It is unclear what role, if any, it will play in Russia's future naval strategy. Section 8. An uncertain future. The Admiral Kuznetsov's future is uncertain. The ship remains under repair. It is unclear when or if it will return to service. Russian officials have made optimistic statements. However, these statements are not credible. The technical challenges are significant. The lack of resources is a major obstacle. The war in Ukraine has drained Russia's military budget. It is unlikely Russia will invest heavily in the Kuznetsov. Some experts believe the Kuznetsov will never be fully operational again. They argue it is too old and too expensive to fix. They believe Russia should scrap the ship and focus on other priorities. The Kuznetsov's fate is a reminder of the challenges facing Russia's navy. It highlights the gap between ambition and reality. Section 9. A Legacy of Broken Promises. The Admiral Kuznetsov's story is a legacy of broken promises. It represents the unfulfilled ambitions of Russia's navy. The ship was meant to be a symbol of power and prestige. Instead, it has become a symbol of struggle and decline. The Kuznetsov story offers valuable lessons. It shows the importance of realistic planning and sustainable investment. It also highlights the need for a clear strategic vision. The Kuznetsov's legacy will likely be one of caution. It serves as a reminder of the challenges of maintaining a powerful navy in the 21st century. It also highlights the importance of aligning ambitions with resources and capabilities. The Kuznetsov's future may be uncertain, but its story will continue to shape perceptions of Russia's naval capabilities for years to come.